Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in the slimy sky factory. It's all very slimy over there in that swampy biome. But we've made some changes to the world, as you can see on the mini map. And you can see out the back here, it's spreading all the way around here. And there's actually a little bit of, you're probably not immediately aware, but there's a little bit of a knob sticking out the back of that building too. Let me give you a guided tour. Wow, I'm out of breath after that introduction. Around here, not too much different. Looks like we've run out of saplings and haven't got any more to plant. That could be a crisis. Looks like we're out of lava as well. We'll just grab this while we are here, because we can. Oh, we did have a power crisis. We ran out of lava. Our little tank up there started emptying, so I had to do something about that. So I've fixed that now, and we've increased the number of lava generation things down here. We've got a nice little platform down there with another one lower down with some water on. We'll get to that in a bit. We finally got some cows to spawn in. There's 3 in there with my pig, which is wrong, really. One of these I bred. There were 2 appeared, so I bred them together, and we got a third, obviously. And then one appeared over there as well, which is just not where he's supposed to be. We've spread grass into that side. Place is still snying with bleeding cats. Marvellous news. We've done all of these little bays around here. I mean, we're going to carry on pushing on with it. But I thought out here, on this back corner, we could have the maximum possible size for a Mine Factory Reloaded farm and just have carrots and potatoes growing in there. Because we could utilise the carrots and potatoes, I believe, in our fuel maker over there. And that will make us more fuel instead. So what have we got in here? We've got 4 fire essence, 2 water essence, and 7 essence dust. So I've been doing a bit of the essence-y, magic-y type stuff. So these are all dedicated to fire essence, of which that is 1 and no others. Then we got the water essence, I think, is here. So this square of 9 will be all water essence. This one is earth essence, so this 9 square will be earth essence. So we just got rubber trees here, and these 2 sets of 9 will be wheat. This is spreading slowly. Oh, that one looks like it's ready to go. That's good. But very, very, there we go, it's gone. Very, very slowly spreading around here. I decided to invest in these other essences. Oh, that one is ready. There we go. I decided to invest in these other essences so that we could get more seeds, so we could produce some of this stuff. Because whilst it's basically not an awful lot of use to us, we can make the next step of the stone with it. We can make lava with it, but I mean, it's these essences are not a lot of, ooh, hello, big tree. Not a lot of use to us, but we can crack on up the tree with them, which is basically what we're doing. Eventually, the rubber trees and the wheat will probably move out of here and onto this side. I've made some more stuff to go in these holes to produce all the goods that we need. We're getting loads of rubber. I've already cooked it. Oh, look, there we go. We've got a earth essence. Earth essence has finally arrived. That's our first earth essence. As soon as we've got another 16 of these, we'll be able to go for the air essence as well, and probably take over the next 9 blocks, and then that will only leave wheat there and rubber trees there, and we can get rid of them eventually. I'll probably have a whole area like this dedicated just to this stuff once it starts developing a bit faster, but it's still not filled the area it's allocated at the moment, so that's fine. Dirt production's going well. There is a bit of a blind spot right in the middle of the 4 vacuum thingies. There's a bit of a blind spot where it can't actually pick stuff up, so that's a bit of a problem. Another problem we have is when I turn this thing on, this tree farm, we get too much wood. We get pretty much 20 stacks of wood every time we turn it on. We've got 22 in there. It filled up to 20 because it was originally empty, and we've got another 64 stacks in there, and then this started filling up as well, which is why we had to empty that first one. So we got too much wood production. That coupled with not enough power, because we're kind of maxing things out in here, just a little bit maxing things out. So I've had to increase. I mean, we haven't completely maxed it out, but I've had to increase the amount of Bernie we're doing. We've still got this whole row of cauldrons to be available to us, and we probably now really do need to think about turning up this, because it's while it's keeping a pace with it and it's keeping this tank full, It is a bit of a worry for me. I don't think there's anything else around here other than this little room at the back, which is going to be where I'm going to keep some of my applied energistics stuff out of the way, so it's not uglying the whole place up, and then we'll have the rest of it over here somewhere on cables underneath and all that sort of shenanigans. But yeah, we had power crisis, and we need more power to drive all of these farms that we're going to be making, and other crisis, too much wood. So I have been thinking about this. If we have too much wood, not enough power, why don't we use wood to make more power? Ah, you see? You didn't see that coming, did you? Well, you probably did, because you're probably brighter than me. You probably thought of it ages ago. But we will need redstone furnaces. Redstone furnaces, which we can make easily enough. We've gone through a hell of a lot of iron, though. We have gone through a lot of iron. I think we need... I'm going to go 4 redstone furnaces. 4 redstone furnaces. Redstone furnace. These things. We're going to get 4 of these bad boys on the go. That recipe, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 will be sufficient. Anything we don't utilise in the redstone furnace will just get binned, to be honest with you. We need 4 of these, which is easy enough to make. Gold, gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Yeah, any... Because I'm going to sort of tag it. Do you want to get enough gold? 2, 3, 4. I'm going to sort of tag it onto the end of the dirt production, because that seems like the logical place to put it. Well, logical for me. That's not saying much, though. So we're going to need 8 bricks. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 24. Want to go for? I think it's 24. I don't know. We'll see. No, that's made me 6. I need 2 more. Right, okay, it was 28 then. Yeah, we're just burning through our bricks now. I could always make more. We've got no shortage of clay. There we go. Plenty of bricks. And then we need copper, I think it was. 3, 4. Okay, let's just do that then. If you're going to be difficult about it, game, I'll just do that and to hell with it. Alright, we've made 2 of them and we've run out of redstone. Redstone's still very much a limiting factor here. But we can do redstone magical crops. Not yet, but we can eventually get into redstone magical crops. There we go, we've got 4 of them. And the rest of the redstone can go back in there. Boosh. And that go in there and that go in there. Cool. Did I... Oh, evidently I made way too many of them. Well, that's fair enough. Something strange must have happened. See how much crap we've got in here now? We've got, like, aqueous accumulators, which we're going to take, I think. Fluid ducts, which we're going to take. These things, which we're going to take. These things, which we're going to take. We're going to need more of these pneumatic servos. And we want dynamos. We've got steam dynamos in there. I haven't shown you how to make steam dynamos, but they're fairly straightforward. It's just a lot of copper. I've made some of these walls, assembler containment walls, heat vents for our ME system, which we're supposed to be working on today, but we haven't actually got round to. Iron, glass, and redstone. I think we need 10 of these. Did we just pick up all our emeralds? Yes, we did. Get back in there. That's just going to confuse matters. If I take that out, it's just going to confuse matters. Recipe. Douche. No glass? No glass. Okay, that's fine. I've got glass up here. So we do have shortages of some commodities, but that's going to be fixed fairly soon. I'm not worried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be enough there. That should be enough to do everything we need to do. Right, let's go see what we can do with all this shizwaz. Bit of placey, movie, pokey with stick. Is kind of what we're thinking of down here. We're gonna go straight down to the bottom. We're missing out the middleman here. We're gonna go out to our new little space that we've built out here. Because I want to run an extensive number of steam engines I've got an extensive supply of water. So we need aqueous accumulators. 1, 2, 3. 3? No, that's wrong. That's just brilliant. We'll just shenanigan around a bit. It's always good to waste a bit of time that you don't actually have. There we go. And do you want it? Do you want it? There we go. So that should be nicely filling up with water. It is. Perfect. So we can get these to dump their load. Douche, 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 douche. And I think we're going to take it. It fell in the water again. Probably along like so. There we go. That's a lot of water in there. That is a lot of water. And we need it to go kind of upstairs a bit. So, have we got any slabs left? We have. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas bleeding miracle. We're going to come this way with our slabs. Is that slab at the right point? No, it isn't. That is in the wrong place. That is where we need the slab to be. That way, we don't get mobs spawning on our little slabby path here. Is that okay? That's okay. So we can take this water up, basically, on the corner there. These are liquid ducts. Yes, they are fluid ducts. That's fine. And we'll bring this down here, like so. And then we bring it along like so. Get out of the way and hook it up like that. Excellent. So now we're producing a lot of water. That is a seething amount of water we're sending upstairs now, which is going to be needed for all the business that we're going to be doing up there. You could have probably got away with 1, maybe 2 of these. You probably didn't need to go all out like I have. So, but it still looks good, I think. Water production is never going to be an issue on this whole facility. Have we got anything in our inventory that looks like oak leaves? No, we haven't. Okay, that's fine. So each of these is going to need that, 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 that. And they are going to be whitelisted, I believe, for oak leaves. No, we're just going to throw the oak leaves on top. Fair enough. That's just fair enough. Empty hand. Empty hand. There we go. Whitelist. Oak leaves. Whitelist. Oak leaves. And we need to do that all the way along, basically. Whitelist. Oak leaves. Whitelist. Oak leaves. I should be back once I've finished the row. Okay, so they're all now whitelisted for oak leaves. Now we need to provide a way to place these redstone furnaces in such a way. Let's lose this and this. It's going to make a little hole in our world, but that's okay. We can live with that. We've got that coming up there, so we'll have our furnaces over here somewhere. We need to feed into them and feed. Decisions. It's a difficult one, actually. It is a difficult one. I can't quite picture how we're going to do this. I think it's going to go here. We got some blocks to build on. I should have thought this through, really. I really should have thought this through. And then there and there. That will probably do, actually. So we have that, 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 that. Excellent. That will do us a good job, that. So we're going to make charcoal with these. Interestingly enough, getting power to these is going to be a bit of a pain. But that's okay. We'll figure that out. So, configuration on these is output on the top, input on the bottom, everything else is off. Output on the top, input on the bottom, everything else is off. And same again. There's a lot of repetition in this. Output on the top, input on the bottom, everything else is off. And last but not least, output on the top, input on the bottom, everything else is off. So now this item duct can come around underneath like so. We're going to need to whitelist this again to say only ooh, we can jump up there. That's interesting. I did not know that. Output, that's not an output. Output on top, input on bottom. That's right. That's right. And then that. We're never going to be able to jump up there. We might be able to jump up from there. That might work. We also need to be careful of this over here. So that's another thing we've got to watch out for. That we don't intrude on that. So this is output. So it needs to be set accordingly. Output, output. These do not need pneumatic servos on them. The ones down here, however, do. So we will servo them up. And we're one servo short. That's fine. So we're going to say Oakwood goes into these. We're going to whitelist them all. Whitelist for Oakwood. And next time we're here. Yeah, a pneumatic servo must be installed because we didn't do it, did we? Because we're thick. We're gonna be starting to produce charcoal, which is gonna be great. So from Furryearsworld for now, ta-ta.